Peace, blessings, peace and blessings to everybody that's tuning in. I'm very grateful for where we're at right now in life, for all the things that have been transpiring. I'm very grateful for all of you guys that have been tuning in over the past year and a half, going on 2 years now. It's been a blessing just to be able to be here, to be able to educate you guys, to be able to empower and to be able to enrich each and every single one of you guys. My mission and my goal is just getting started, honestly. Like the things that I've been wanting to do now for the past couple of years are finally just coming to fruition, finally coming to light, and me just taking action on them and not thinking as small as I was thinking. I'm thinking way bigger, way faster right now as well too. So that's something that I'd advise to all of you guys is to think bigger, much faster. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being present. Thank you all for doing the work to lead you guys to this exact point. Whether you guys are here on the live or whether you guys are watching the recording, I want to thank and give my gratitude to each and every single one of you guys that are doing the inner work. Because at the end of the day, it's all levels of vibration, right? We've all been attracted to this channel, to these teachings, all for a reason. And it's all frequencies and the energy that you're emitting. So I'm super grateful, for each and every single one of you guys. But without further ado, I don't want to waste your time, my time. I got a flight to catch here pretty soon. And I am planning on going back live again later on tonight. But I want to talk a little bit about the open-ended credit plan and your guys' unlimited credit plan. I want you guys to drop a billionaires club in the comment section or the word billions if you guys all have heard of the unlimited credit plan or an open-ended credit plan. So the name itself tells you everything. So I want to show you guys and break down something where a lot of you guys are going wrong when it comes to consumer law. Let me know if you guys are ready. Drop the word billions down below if you guys are ready to see where a lot of you guys are going wrong when it comes to consumer law. So first and foremost, I want to break down the fact that, yes, we do have an open-ended credit plan. That's why if a bank denies us, we can go out and get that account opened up. And that adverse action letter is actually a damage that's, taken place and that's been done. Shout out my brother tuned in, BJ Cuevas. I'm excited for his YouTube channel to get up and going. Where can they find your channel? I don't know if you've got yours set up yet, but if you do, drop your down below. We'll definitely be doing some live streams and stuff together as well too. But above all else, once again, when you guys are denied, right, that's a damage that's been done. You guys have, whether that's from the reporting and the reporting agencies and them reporting inaccurately, that's a damage that's been done because you guys have now been denied your guys' God-given right. That's a video that I made about a year and a half ago now that got me to really blow up and all of you guys to be able to find me on the YouTube channel is how can one be denied their God-given right? Right, being denied credit, and that adverse action letter is actually what we want, right? From that adverse action letter is what we want because now that's an actual damage that we can show as we're going out and disputing with these companies. Same thing, for example, how many of you guys have ever been in an accident? Right, how many of you guys watch the comments too? People be crazy in the comment section. People are funny. I just be laughing. But how many of you guys have ever been in a car accident? Right, so when you guys go to a car accident and you guys get in contact with an attorney, an accident attorney, right? They're gonna tell you guys, yo, let's go to the chiropractor. Why are they sending you guys over to the chiropractor? Have you guys ever thought to ask yourself that? Drop in the comment section. I want to see, why are these attorneys telling you guys, or asking you right away, do you have a doctor's note? Have you been to the chiropractor? Why are they asking you guys that? Shout out to Yvette Melgarajo. Yeah, you definitely can get a shout out. One love, one love. Bless you and your family and everybody you love. I appreciate that. And I send that right back to you, Yvette. PJ and Joe Mama. Chris, Kibble, I just seen you saying then New Mexico. So how many of you guys have ever been in an accident or know somebody that's been in an accident? Or how many of you guys were sent or told to go to the chiropractor or told to go to the doctor's office, right? So that's evidence of the damages that were done. Okay, you guys got in an accident. Now you guys went to the chiropractor because your neck was hurting, your back was hurting, your shoulders were hurting. Whatever it was hurting. You guys had to actually. You guys can't just say it, but you actually got to be able to prove it. See, in the court of law, it's not what you know, but it's what you can prove. So if you can't prove the actual damage that's been done, then what you're saying is just a claim, but nothing's backing the claim that you guys have put out there. So we got to be able to back it with what? Doctor's notes from, chiropractor visit, whatever it may be, whether you guys, so in the terms of consumer law and with these debts that you guys are discharging, a lot of you guys are stating that you guys are anxious. Well, if you guys are anxious, well, go to the doctors and get a letter stating that you guys were prescribed medicine for your anxiety because of what's taking place with the reporting and the inaccurate reporting of these accounts. And for that, you guys were then denied, a car, which was a $30,000 car, which is now the actual damage. It's not just $1,000 per each violation, but it states any actual damage as well too within each and every single one of these subchapters civil liability. So if you look into the truth and lending section, we got 1640, which is double the finance charge for each violation or any actual damage. So if you guys have been denied a mortgage, well, that mortgage, the amount of that mortgage is the actual damage that's been done. So that's a six-figure play right there within itself. But at the end of the day, you got to have, once again, things to show as to how you were damaged. Okay, if your marriage has been affected, right? We talk about one's marriage being affected in the congressional findings of the FCRA, of the FDCPA, marital instability, right? Well, did you guys go see a counselor? Okay, if you did go see a counselor, how much did it cost you? Okay, well, let's get, that receipt or whatever it was that we got paid for that counselor, and let's include that into our letter and let it be known for the inaccurate reporting and them attempting to collect an alleged debt or an alleged. That's the thing as well too. What I want you guys to look at on your paperwork is they're not even attempting to collect a debt. They're attempting to collect on an account. Drop a 1 in the chat box if you guys also too. Drop a 1 in the chat box if you guys have also seen them attempt to collect on an account rather than on a debt. Hit the gritty and I'll give you $10. I can't hit the gritty, but we'll do what we can. See? Hey. No, I told you I can't hit it. Whoa. No, I can't hit the gritty, yo. So I say this all to say, get doctor's notes, start tracking and anything, even your guys' adverse action letters. You guys have been denied this. Okay, well, that's a damage. We need damages and we need things to show as to how our livelihood is being affected from the inaccurate reporting of these accounts, so we can go after Equifax, so we can go after Experian and get a check, so we can go after TransUnion and get a check, so we can go after these debt collectors and get a check, right? I need you guys to explain how it is inconvenient to you while they're calling you guys. I need you guys to keep record of them calling you guys and have that on record, because within the TCPA and the FDCPA, you guys can get paid for each phone call of them calling you guys during inconvenient hours or just business hours as a whole. So we got to be able to articulate these things, express these things, and we got to be able to show what are the actual damages that are being done. And so that's what I really wanted to come here and break down to you guys. And that's where a lot of people are going wrong, is they're just, exercising a million different laws and a million different codes. And this is 15 USC 1692E, false and misleading representation, 1692 CC, cease and desist, but maybe you guys got some case law studies as well too, and if you haven't been inserting case law study, I highly advise that all of you guys do. But upgrade your ChatGPT, y'all. Like, upgrade ChatGPT. Start inserting different documents. Go to pacermonitorsystem.com. Look up different cases. If you guys, look up different bankruptcy cases. Look up different, whatever you guys are going through specifically. Ask ChatGPT, okay, what you guys are going through. And that's another thing as well too, is also like the story as to like, it's not so much about the facts, but okay, what's the story? Okay, you guys, you guys were, becoming anxious because of this debt and them calling your phone all the time and blowing up your phone and garnishing wages. Maybe they sent you guys, they motioned you guys to court, or summoned you guys to court, whatever it may be. A lawsuit was created. I've seen, and your guys' car was repossessed. Okay, what did that cost you? How did that affect your livelihood? Okay, how is that affecting you from taking yourself to and from work? How is that affecting you, your livelihood just as a whole? Maybe you take your kids to school. Okay, maybe now you can't take your kids to school, so maybe you get a note from the school, excusing the kid, whatever it may be. So things you need actual evidence. Right, actual evidence, things you can show, things you can send out through the mail with your guys' letters, and then explain your story, explain how it's affecting you. That's where a lot of people go wrong when it comes to consumer law. But at the end of the day, once we get these accounts removed, to go back to that unlimited credit plan, once we get those accounts removed, say we owed, Chase $100,000, right, quote unquote, allegedly. We get it discharged, right? Now we get it fully wiped from our reports. We can still go back a month later and go do business with Chase. So that just goes to show that, yes, you do have an unlimited credit plan. It doesn't matter if previously you guys, were in dispute and you guys were in a disagreement. What I want you guys all to understand at the end of the, above all else with all of these banks, is they're transferring this debt to a trust, and then this trust is selling it as a security to investors. I want you guys to go all look up, and this is all public records. Go look up Chase 10K filing form. And these are things that they're filing with the SEC. These are things that they're required to, follow, right? So I want you guys to understand, like, it's all about the evidence, in your guys' story. Lastly, I would say the last thing is the consumer laws. It's about your story, the facts, the proper wording that you guys are using. So the definitions, knowing the definitions and properly using them. And I'd highly recommend all of you guys, if you aren't yet, to be using artificial intelligence. I got a bot that I'm looking to create for you guys that's going to help you guys dispute and insert case law study and insert your guys' story and, what's taking place. And with your guys' story, it's going to also, draft up different consumer law codes within Title 15 that are pertaining to what you guys are going through yourself. So when I go back to the Philippines, I'm going to sit down with my coder, and we're going to look to get that built out for you guys. But above all else, family, let's take action. Let's take action with what we have, and how we're going to take action. Send out actual disputes to these companies. Send out disputes to Equifax, to Experian, to TransUnion, and have that actual evidence of how you and your livelihood has been affected, and send that out with these letters. That's all that I've got for you guys today. I am going to be getting packed up and headed to the airport here pretty soon. So with that being said, I may or may not be going live later on tonight, but every day this week we will be going live. So if you don't yet already, and it's going to be really along the same topic, I'm just going to go more in depth with this topic. I feel every week now going forward, I'm just going to do a whole week on that topic, and just over deliver on value with that specific topic. And then the next week, a new topic. So every week I'm going to have a new topic where we're going to be going over different things where I feel the most people are being affected. And a lot of people are looking to learn about that unlimited credit plan and that open-ended credit plan. Well, all you've got to do, I promise you guys, I don't want you guys to believe me. I don't want you to believe anything I say. I don't want you to believe any other individual that you guys may watch on YouTube. I want you to be able to learn how to do for self and how to read and articulate what's being said in black and white, because that's where the true power comes. And where to look up one's open-ended credit plan is 15 USC 1602. That's the definition section of the Truth in Lending Act. And I want you all to get familiar with that, because that's probably the most powerful subchapter within all of Title 15 as a whole. And remember, Title 15 is more than just the Consumer Credit Protection Act. That's just one of the chapters. That's chapter 41 within Title 15. See, there's over 100 chapters. And within those chapters, there's things called subchapters. The subchapters of chapter 41 are the FCRA, FDCPA, Truth in Lending, the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, etc. So what I want you guys to understand is that, that's just one chapter within all of Title 15. So let's go all throughout Title 15. Chapter 94 is the Graham-Leach-Bailey Act, which is governing the protection of consumers' privacy, How many of you feel that your privacy has been breached? Well, if that's you, go check out chapter 94, which is the Graham-Leach-Baileyites. And that starts at 15 USC 6801. 6801, it starts there, right? So Title 15, though, is commerce and trade. Is bigger, everything is commerce and everything is trade in a corporation. Well, I want you guys to understand that every transaction and everything that you guys are going through is all a business transaction, right? So I want you guys to understand how to differentiate the term person as well too, and how you, being a natural person, oftentimes are being deceived as being this organization, which in the term person can be either or, a natural person or an organization. But oftentimes you guys are being deceived as this, and that's where they aren't necessarily wrong in the fact that they're attempting to collect from this organization, but where they're wrong is they're coming to you, the natural person, when you're not the all caps name of this corporation, right? So I want to make that clear. I hope that that is pretty clear. Like I said, we are going to be going live Monday through Friday, every single day this week, breaking down this information. I'm really putting a lot of my focus towards our multifamily syndication, that we're building out, and looking to start take on and building out our investor portal so that we can start taking on investors, getting connected with some SEC attorneys to get all the paperwork put together so that we can take on, once again, investors. And we don't have anything that we got to worry about, down the road once we are, and have all that set in stone. So that's what we've been putting all of our focus towards. Every day I've just been consuming information so that I'm able to execute on these teachings. I've got invested literally over the past month, since January 1st, I've got a $5,000 course and then another $1,200 course. So altogether over $6,000, $7,000 in information and education that I've just been consuming every single day so that I can be able to give back to all of you guys so that overall we can make some more moves together. I appreciate y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me see. I think we got a couple questions. Yeah, we hit the gritty. No, we didn't even hit it though. My guy Rio L. Mystic. I tried Metro 2 for a while. It worked for like one round. I'm back to factual and consumer law disputing. Could you review my letter and see how it can be removed? Honestly, you can drop it in the Discord. Otherwise, my time, in the credit space is really only going towards my mentorship, and that's really it. One call a month as well too with my university. So if y'all aren't in either one, I really don't got much time. Otherwise, you can schedule a 30-minute consultation call. Estate, trust, unlimited credit plan, ... That's your equity. That property you give or apply every time via the name and the signature. Talk Your Talk, DDC 1974 Estate Trust. The name itself says everything. Come on, King. DDC hyphen 1974 Estate hyphen Trust. That's fire, brother. All right, y'all. I appreciate you all tuning in, truly. So does this little buddy. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all for real. Big blessings. And a lot more to come. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.